Hey guys, how about a blast from the past? How about 1990? The very first Smith & Wesson promotion I ever did all alone by myself, but it wasn't in the dark. Anyway, I met a gentleman at the past NRA convention, Shannon Brown. He and I had a conversation. He said he had some video footage of my performance at Miles Guns and Gallery in Garrett, Indiana. So I remember the promotion well. It was the first time I was turned loose by myself in front of a crowd. Really didn't know what I was doing. I had to wing it. So the footage you're going to see is, you can also notice from the footage how I've changed my technique through the years. So I had a moment there also of recalling how I used to shoot and how I have evolved speed-wise and also technique-wise. So anyway, a blast from the past, 1990, very first promotion I ever worked. Check it out, guys.
That one missing some sort of
that's about everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm Joey Miculek with the Smith & Wesson shooting team. And that's my full-time job, to shoot revolvers for a living. And what I've got here today is 3 different revolvers of my own personal collection, I guess you could say. I have a model 27 here, 83-inch barrel. It's 38 357 Magnum. But the only thing different on this one, the one you would buy is stock. These made their own specifications. What's good about it is you can shoot it a long period of time. You can shoot it all day. It doesn't beat up your finger. There's a lot of filler. Quick draw. Other than that, the gun is stock. All the parts in it are factory original. Same thing with this little model 66, 2.5-inch round butt K-frame. This is a 357 Magnum 38 Special, 6-shot revolver. This is a totally stock weapon also. This is the model 625, 45 ACC caliber, 5-inch barrel, gold bead, which is a factory option. The stocks on it are off of model 610 revolver. This is factory stock, by the way. This gun is also totally stock. The only thing I've done to this one is chamfered the cylinder a little bit to get a quicker reload. It's a good revolver to use if you have to shoot an event like 8-pin or somewhere where you have to have a fast reload. That's some practice ammunition to give you an idea how you can load this thing. Shoot with it, dump it, your back rolling. Very slick. Revolver to use those kind of matches. What I'm going to try to do here today, got a little brief demo to put on. I'm going to go ahead and try to shoot this thing. Alright, 6 rounds in under a second. Using factory hardball ammunition, full caliber, 230 grain bar ammunition. I'm going to do the same thing with these other 2 revolvers. Model 27. I'll do a little squeeze shooting with that, and that little K-frame. I've got a few Magnum rounds in that K-frame. I'm going to try to shoot those in under a second also. So I'm going to go down range on those steel targets. And the first thing I'm going to do, try to put 6 rounds on the target on the left. And under 1 second. Hey. Push on me, Justin. All right, target on the left. Well, I missed one on that. First shot was in 121. The last shot was in 205. So that's basically 83 hundredths of a second for 6 rounds on one stationary target. You hit it for them? I'd like to show you on this revolver is the proper technique used to shoot it rapidly. There's a high hand hold on the grip. Get your hand up as high as you can. You rub your hand over the top of the back strap and your finger down low. What this does for you is to put the center line of the barrel deeper in your hand, which sets it in line with your forearm. And the lower it would be in your hand, the less recoil impulse it would take to overcome it. What I'm trying to say is, the deeper you got it, if I could shoot it right here, it'd be even better. But I can't, so I got to get it up a little bit. So about right here is about the best compromise. It really adds to the overall shootability of the revolver. It points better than any automatic, I believe anyway. What I'm trying to do now is put 2 shots on each plate. Again, in under a second, in the same time span it took me to fire them on 1 plate. Like I missed one. Okay, now again, that was about 85 hundredths of a second for 6 rounds. I'm gonna try that again. Maybe I'll hit him this time. That's a little bit more like it. Again, that was 6 rounds and about 85 100ths of a second. So it's possible to engage multiple targets at the same rate of fire as you can shoot one stationary target. Just a little bit different technique involved in where to look with the next shot. That's paid help. Do you have any questions? Holler away.
Did you do any work on the trigger pull?
On this gun, all I've done to it was set the mainspring to where it fires 100% with the ammunition I use. The key to it is not to mess with your trigger return spring. You want all the energy that you can possibly get with your trigger returning. What you're trying to do is cycle a weapon same rate of speed, pulling the trigger and let it loose. So if you cut that spring on the trigger, you'll pass it up and then you're lost.
How many rounds do you fire?
Well, that 27 I'm using, for the kind of shooting I do with it, I've shot over 100,000 rounds with it without a malfunction. The only thing I've ever changed is the hammer nose, which is you can say the firing pin. They get blunt every now and then. About every 30,000, 40,000 rounds, I'll punch it out and put another one. As far as the gun, especially the end frames, they are very strong. I don't mess with it. No, it's usually a little bit faster. They're easier to shoot. What we're trying to do now is to fire 12 rounds out of this revolver in under 6 seconds. I'm going to try to keep this all on one plate. See what happens. time. That's good. Look at the other quick. Alright, that was 12 rounds in 5.0 seconds. The time difference between the 6th and the 7th round was 2.2 seconds, involved with the reloading of the revolver. Alright, paint him up.
What's the fastest you ever shot in 6 rounds?
0.6 of a second, maybe. On a good warm day. You see, back home we're a lot hotter than this.
Gotta be glad it's warm again. I'll be freezing about 10 degrees.
What I have here is my 27. I'm going to do it this way, just draw and shoot 2 rounds on each plate, see how fast I can do that. This particular revolver here holds all the records at second chance for the fastest single runs, the fastest total aggregate. Shoots pretty good when you get it tuned in. Let's see if I can tune it in.
Watch him do that.
I was 6 rounds in 1.93 seconds. Then again, it's about 85 hundredths of a second. 6 rounds. The last one I've got there is probably a little 66. I'm gonna try with a run of 38 special ammo and then switch over to 357 Magnum.
We'll do it, dude.
I'd like to show you on this one.
Go paint it.
The lack of a suitable grip on it around what it made to carry what it is to shoot. To shoot this thing, it takes a little different technique than the full-size models. Try to do it this one again and grab it up high, bring it down low. And with your left hand or your other hand, put your thumb right up on the back of the whip here. Put a lot of pressure right up on the back of the grip. This seems to keep the muzzle down a whole lot better than if you lay your thumb up on the side. So, one little change in the grip technique makes a lot of difference on a model like this. Let's see what I can do with it. Okay, that was first shot was 8600s. Last shot was 164. Again, that was about 82 hundredths of a second for 6 rounds out of a 2.5 inch 66. I'm gonna try to run it the same speed with some 125 grain Magnum. See what happens.
Yeah. I say I put 70 behind 140. That's good.
Noise in the book, isn't it?
What kind of primers are you using?
Thorough.
Oh, should be going on.
No, it is snapping. It's just my finger dead on it. Do I have any questions?
When you're going for multiple targets, are you watching the front sight the whole time, or are you going back and forth between the target and the front side?
I try to stay on. Try to keep everything in your field of view. You want to see your gun going to the target. You want to leave your first target before you made your second shot, or right as you're breaking the shot. So it's a pretty thin line between disaster and staying on the front sight. I'll have my guns out on the table and if you want to look at them or ask any questions about them. Thank you for your time. I enjoyed it.
No.
So what do you think, guys? I haven't gotten too much larger since 1990. I'm kind of proud of that also. But give you an idea how, like I've said in past, and I'll say at the present, you always have to change your technique, guys. If I would shoot the way I did in 1990, I'd be a dinosaur. I'd be extinct. So I'm constantly evolving technique and products. So even today, I'm working on a rifle before I'm going to a 3-gun match this weekend. So evolve, stay current, and as you can check out from the video, stay fit.